darling. There.
Hey. Quiet.
All right.
Well, good morning to you, my darling.
This is a surprise.
Yeah, I'm glad. But actually, I had some business in my mind, too.
What?
Well, you know, it's Frisco's hearing this morning.
I know. Oh, I dread it.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm gonna come with you. I figured you could probably use a friendly arm.
Thank you. I still don't believe that Frisco and I are on opposite sides of the fence.
Yeah, well, he's a bitter lad.
Yeah, he was once such a good friend. Very good friend. And I can't wait for it just to be back the way it was. And I miss Felicia, too.
Come here. Who knows, huh? The only things certain in this life are death and taxes.
And those cashier checks were made out to the Dockworkers Union right here in Port Charles.
The outfit's making a big mistake, wouldn't you say, Sean?
Yeah, I'd say so, fooling around with union funds.
Coincidentally, Lavery happens to be president of the union.
Is there any other questions? That's all I have to report.
You got a great deal, Frisco.
I have to get to my hearing.
I'll be seeing you there later.
Thanks. I could use all the friends I've got. They're getting fewer by the minute.
Good luck, yeah?
Thank you.
All right, Robert, what's next?
I think it's time to start working on Granville, but I'm going to need your help.
You got it.
I think at this point we should start to flush out the enemy. Why not start with him?
I'm telling you, Damon, Robert Scorpio is no threat. As long as you keep your cool and don't panic.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say, but I can feel the noose tightening around my neck. It's my neck!
How about me? Every day I have to keep up the appearance of being an honest chief of police. Now sit down and let's talk business.
Right.
Now, I want you to start our final phase today, and that means laundering men as well as money. I'll show you something. This is Ellerby.
It's not Ellerby. I mean, I know Ellerby when I see him.
That is Ellerby.
I'm telling you, I may be a little uptight these days, but that's not Ellerby.
It's Ellerby. After plastic surgery.
You're kidding.
Mm-mm. Besides a new face, he also has a new name. Henderson. Got it?
Henderson.
You'll get to meet him sometime today.
Henderson.
Damon, are you on top of things?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Well, you better. Because I'll tell you something about Robert Scorpio. He can smell fear in a man. And if you can't keep it loose and easy, you'd better get out of this organization while you still can.
Controvertible facts, Your Honor, are that Frisco Jones aided and abetted a fugitive, obstructed justice, and along the way stole a motorcycle. Now, there is no way anyone can say he didn't know what he was doing. He was a cop. He knew every law he was breaking as he broke it. Unfortunately, there is one charge we can't make against him, being a bad cop. But the police department of Port Charles will be a long time before they gain confidence and trust from the public, which they deserve. The police department, every member, will be hurting because of the actions of this rogue cop. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Meyer, do you care to make an opening statement?
Oh, yes, Your Honor. You see, I believe that the facts as presented by the Honorable Assistant District Attorney are indeed controvertible. Aiding and abetting a fugitive. Fugitive who has since been cleared of all charges. Who was, in fact, being framed for crimes she didn't commit. This so-called fugitive, Your Honor, is the defendant's wife of less than 6 months. She's young and innocent. She was being framed. The man's a cop, Your Honor. I think that gives him motive enough to seek out the culprit and clear his wife's name. No, Your Honor, these incontrovertible facts just do not hold up.
I believe they do.
Hold up against a man who has served his community time and time again, not just as a cop, Your Honor, but as a private citizen. Port Charles owes Frisco Jones. I can bring any number of witnesses who would come in here and testify to the fact that if it wasn't for Frisco Jones's selfless help, Mr. Wu's drug empire in the Asian Quarter would not be broken.
What, is the defense suggesting that Frisco Jones deserves a medal?
No, no, Your Honor, I'm not suggesting that. What I am suggesting is that all the charges be dropped against him. Your Honor, he's already been punished for any crime he may or may not have committed. He's been beaten to a pulp in jail. His career as a police officer has been taken from him, a career that he loved deeply. No, he's suffered too much, Your Honor. Thank you.
I just pray that Frisco has the same kind of luck that Sean had when the charges against him were dropped.
He should be, why not?
You know, this scam that you dreamed up to panic Damon is brilliant. Brilliant!
Well, thank you.
Where'd you ever get such a devious mind?
At your knee, where else?
No, I was hoping you'd give me credit. I haven't had too many compliments come my way lately.
You know, I remember from our days in the WSB, you telling me when you have a suspect, keep up the pressure.
Now, why do you refer to Damon as only a suspect?
I don't, but the law does.
Oh, the law. Now, just what is the extent of this mission with the WSB?
Well, I've got special permission, if you like, credentials. But I can't touch this mob until I've got something which is going to stand up in court.
Yeah, I understand.
And Robin's word just won't cut it. Besides, I want to keep her out of this as much as possible.
Well, I can't agree with you more, Robert. I'm worried about her safety, too.
Look, I want to find a place to put her. A place which is going to make her out of reach.
All right, you just leave that one to me, all right?
Okay. The stakes are getting higher.
I know the stakes are getting higher. We have several dead bodies to prove that. Now, how do you read this Grenville guy?
Finely tuned individual.
Oh, finely tuned. I like that.
I think he'll break when you apply enough pressure. Arrogant when he's handing it out. Not too happy when he's under fire.
Ah, classic definition of our bully, right? Okay. The plan with Damon's going to work. What about Duke and Anna?
What about him?
Hey, this was not a personal question.
I guess I did bite a little bit.
Yeah, you did bite a little bit. Look, this is a practical matter. Now, we can't have Duke and Anna around when we're running the scam on Damon, now, can we?
No. I want to get him away from here.
Did you figure out how?
Yes. Damn it.
What's wrong? Don't you like your own idea?
It's a good idea. I'm just not happy about it.
Well, what is it?
Well, I've suggested to Anna that she take a few days off with Lavery and make up her mind about him.
Make up her mind about him? Pretty big price tag to put on an idea, buddy.
It's the only way I could bring myself to make the suggestion.
You still hung up on her?
She's the mother of my child. I guess my affection spills over a little.
She hasn't agreed to this idea yet, has she?
Well, I offered a good inducement. I said I'd leave Port Charles if she was still sure of Lavery upon her return.
Are you that sure that you'll return with doubts about it?
Yes. My money's on Anna.
Yeah, but a lot is riding on this.
Tell me. I just wish I knew how much.
We know it's big, Robert.
Look, I can't leave Port Charles till I'm sure of Robin's safety. Now, let's get back to work.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, I'm going to pick up this video that I've had made up. Then I'm going to meet Anna at Frisco's hearing. I can practically guarantee that she's going to take up my offer of a few days off with Lavery.
All right, my job is to get Damon into Duke's office for a confrontation.
How do you propose to do that?
I don't know, but I'll think of something. Hey. You packing a gun?
It's time. Too many innocents in the firing line.
Yeah, I know that, but...
Look, this mob play for keeps. I look after my own.
Who is it? Bellman, Mr. Grenville. Charlie. Just a second. Yeah, Charlie, hi.
Hi, there was a message left for you at the desk.
Let me have it.
Well, it's a verbal message, sir.
A verbal message?
Yeah, the desk clerk turned the man over to me.
Who was the man?
He didn't give his name, sir.
What's the message?
You to go to Duke Lavery's office and wait for him this afternoon.
This afternoon, there was no time?
No, sir.
Well, why didn't this man just call me from the house phone downstairs?
I don't know, sir. He said you'd understand the verbal message.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I think I do. Thank you, Charlie.
Thanks, sir.
Is it done?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good man, Charlie.
Thank you, sir. Sir?
Yeah.
Could I ask, what's up?
Oh, yeah, sure. You see, a friend of mine and I are going to throw a little surprise party for Mr. Grenville. Thanks again,
You know, those reporters shouldn't be giving Frisco such a hard time. All right, I'll move right. All right, you reporters, let's go. Give them a break. Come on. I mean it. Let's move on. I'll answer all the questions I can. Just come outside here, right around. All right, let's see. All right, I know.
Ah, Anna, just the person I wanted to see.
Well, we're just about to go back in, so can we wait until later to
This
talk?
is important.
No, I take it you'd like to talk to Anna in private.
I would.
Well, in that case, I'll go get myself some water. Excuse me.
Don't start an argument, Robert. Things don't seem to be going very well for Frisco.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, I feel terrible about it.
How does, your boyfriend feel about it?
Oh, don't start on that, Robert. This isn't the place, and it certainly isn't the time.
I think it's exactly the place. Consider how Frisco got into so much trouble. Consider how Felicia was framed. And then you can't help but consider Duke is involved.
You're just twisting things around, you know that?
No. You see, I see things rationally. You can't. Because you're in love.
Don't interfere in my life.
You're a fool. Can't you see this man for what he is?
You've never given him a chance.
Why should I? You've closed your mind. But there's a woman and a cop.
Why don't you go back to Australia?
You know, nothing would give me greater pleasure right now. But I'm not about to leave till I'm satisfied about Robin's security and her safety. Anna, it's real important you spend these next few days with Lavery. There must be no doubt that you'll be a good stepfather. This is for Robin. There can be no doubts.
There are no doubts. He's a good, loving man.
So you keep telling me. Just don't forget to ask him about Orlean. Look, I'm not happy with this idea. I just think it's the only way.
Really? Well, I'd like to believe that.
Jake, when the judge comes back from his chambers.
How does it look for Frisco?
Hard to say.
Jake, I just want you to know that you've done a great job so far.
I think so, too. Thanks.
Even the assistant attorney seems to have softened up where the charges are concerned.
I'm afraid there's one charge we're not going to be able to get around. That's the theft of Bill Monroe's motorcycle. That's the one.
Well, Tony?
He was adamant about not dropping the charges.
Listen, brother, thanks for trying.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, you're here for the funeral, Robert.
Don't say things like that.
Frisco,
Yes?
I would, like to wish you luck.
Is that so?
Yes, that is so.
Well, don't do me any favors, all right? You never did any for me when I was on the police force. Why start now?
Frisco, this is a situation where Anna's hands are tied.
Well, you don't have to tell me about Anna having her hands tied. They're always untied when it comes to friends of hers. You have to go back in. This is the end for me, huh? Yep. Let's go.
Hey, you did all that you could for that. Try to talk that guy Monroe into it.
It's not enough.
The hearing will proceed. I want everyone seated and quiet.
I'm so sorry Frisco was so tough on you, Anna.
I just feel so helpless.
Are you ready to call your next witness?
I am, Your Honor. Bill Monroe.
Bill Monroe.
Your Honor, the witness knew he was going to be called at this time.
Will the court
What do you
clerk come
suppose
to the
happened to
bench,
the guy?
please?
I don't know. So what are they going to do if he doesn't show up? There'll be a postponement. Look, Jake, I want to get this thing over with now.
Would counsel come to the bench, please?
Well, maybe they'll throw the case out of court.
Well, I don't think so unless he just doesn't show up at all.
We're going to adjourn for 30 minutes, during which time the prosecution will make every effort to locate his witness.
Monroe.
I'm sorry, sir. I was detained.
This is my witness. Shall I proceed?
The witness will take the stand.
Could I make a statement first, sir?
What kind of a statement?
What's going on, huh?
Well, I don't know what kind of a statement, but I'd like to drop all charges against Frisco Jones.
They'll be quiet in this courtroom or I'll have it empty. What reason do you have for wanting to drop these charges?
Were you coerced into making this statement?
No, sir. Your Honor, I've made my decision, and I'd rather not get into the reason why.
Your Honor, may I ask that all charges be dropped against my client in light of what Mr. Monroe has testified?
You heard the motion the defense has made. Do you object?
No, Your Honor, I don't object.
Charges are dropped. This meeting is closed.
I gotta talk to this guy. Excuse me, Monroe.
Yes.
I don't know how to thank you. Thank you.
Would you thank your brother?
My brother.
Yeah.
Tony! He says I'm supposed to thank you. What's he talking about? I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, remember you talked about your brother?
Yeah, I know, but you didn't...
Well, I got a kid brother, too.
Bill Monroe. Thank you. Listen, you want to go to a little celebration party?
Yeah. I'd love to, but I got to get back to work.
Well, listen, I want to get out of here before the judge changes his mind, huh? Let's go. Come on, let's get out of here.
Listen, I want to congratulate Frisco also, even if he bites my head off. Excuse me. Frisco!
I'm very happy for Frisco.
So am I. Strange though, I feel happy, but yet, kind of sad, too.
Well, the celebration party you're missing.
Yeah. Duke,
Yeah.
remember what we talked about? You know, about going away, when this was all over?
Yeah, I've been counting on it, huh?
Well, I think we should go away together now. Just the two of us.
Go away now?
I'll have to go home and pack and get Philomena arranged for Robin and all of that.
Okay, hey, I know just the perfect place. A place where we can go and leave all our problems behind.
I think it's right, running away from our problems.
Yeah, we can do it. If we love and trust each other totally. Can you do that, Anna? Can you love me and trust me?
I want that so much.
With no holding back.
With no holding back. For either of us.
Okay.
Since Frisco got cleared, this is turning out to be a pretty good day.
You think that's a good omen?
Yeah, I do. Even before that, things are going our way. Damon bought the scam. Should be here any minute.
Mm-hmm.
Look, there isn't any chance of Duke coming through that door, is there?
Mm-mm. Anna, bless her cotton socks, took up my idea of spending a few days away with the Duke to figure out her feelings.
That's good.
But you know, I've got to thank the Lord here for Robin. If it wasn't for her, she might be prepared to gamble more on this individual. She's in love. I've seen that look before. This is real.
I know.
She just deserves more in life than this. Let's change the subject.
Oh, well, let's get back to Damon. Just how do you think he's going to react to this pressure we're going to put him under?
This guy will kill to protect himself.
So the threats against Anna and Robin are real.
Right.
What are you two doing in here?
You, what else?
What kind of a trick is this? This isn't the park, you know. I can have you thrown out of here.
Actually, that wouldn't be quite so easy.
Sure, you wouldn't want to mess up Mr. Lavery's lovely office, now would you?
And it would be messy. When was the last time you beat up on a desk?
Oh, 15 minutes ago, I think.
All right. What's going on here?
Well, I thought that we might have a spot of entertainment. Kind of like one of those television shows, you know, the ones that interfere in people's lives. Where's the cassette player?
Oh, Robert, I think it's right over there.
I could call the police, you know.
Why don't you do that? We can all watch the cassette together.
What is this about?
Here we are. Look, we have suddenly dropped calling the police now, haven't we?
Yes.
What's on that cassette?
This, Mr. Grenville, is your life story, starting right from your birth certificate and then working forward from there with some very interesting interviews with some people you went to college with.
How did you get that?
Actually, I put it together just for you. But of course, we both know this is just the tip of the iceberg. I want you to know that a WSB agent, my contacts are worldwide and far-reaching. And the more tasty aspects of your life are starting to reach me.
You finding it warm in here, Robert?
No, I find it quite pleasant, but perhaps you are a touch uncomfortable. Maybe you'd like to look at this in the privacy of your own home. I want you to see just how far I've dug into your life. There will be no more threats against Anna Devane here.
No, I'm not gonna take that. You pulled that trick on me in the park.
Actually, of course, you're quite right. There's no point you looking at it. You're aware of your own history. There'll be a sequel. Watch for it.
I don't think we have anything more to say to each other.
No, you're right. Not if you understand my message about threatening the people that I care for. It is a little stuffy in here. Open a window.
Bye. I think you're crazy trying to offer him this tape. There's nothing on it.
You and I know that, but we lit the fuse. Come on.
Oh, this is so lovely.
I'm glad you like it.
I love it. Where did you find it in such short notice?
I found it about 2 months ago. And I took a lease under an anonymous name, of course.
Really? Why anonymous?
In case a certain lady wanted it that way. I even remember the exact date.
When was it?
About 2 days after we met. I took a drive and I saw this sign. So I took a look. And I said to myself, this is for Anna Devane.
You did?
Yeah, I did. I knew I'd bring you here. I'm gonna put away the groceries and chill the wine.
Okay. It's perfect, dude.
Good.
It's almost too perfect.
Did you say something?
Oh, I love it. I love the fireplace. I love it all.
Are you warm enough? Are you warm enough? I thought I saw you shiver.
Did you?
I'll have a fire lit in a couple of minutes.
I shivered. It's not.
What is it?
I don't know. I think it's, this whole thing with Frisco. Probably.
Listen. Tonight you should forget about that, you understand? In time, Frisco's gonna forgive you. He'll realize you only did what you had to do.
I'm not so sure.
Let's leave all our problems behind us in Port Charles. Okay? It's not only Frisco, is it?
I would like to
Have a double vodka straight up, now.
Come on, here, everyone. Here. Come on, here.
More kisses for Jack.
Oh, no.
Ellerby.
I beg your pardon?
Sorry. I mean Henderson.
Let's get out of here.
You know. Honey, I'm gonna be right back, okay? Just hang on.
Party's for you.
Then keep it going, will you, sweetheart? I'll be back later.
Let's sing a song.
How in the hell could you make a mistake like that?
I have been through a hell of a lot today.
And what's more, Lavery took me by surprise. Never use that name, Lavery, again. Henderson.
Henderson. Look, I got him to a safe place. That's all that matters.
Damon, you're not holding up very well. Do you know that?
You ever had a WSB man put the screws to you?
No.
Well, you're lucky.
I'm not afraid of Robert Scorpio, and I never will be. You're dealing with a much shrewder man right now in this room, and Scorpio is going to find that out very soon now.
But you're not on my case, are you? And Scorpio is.
You guys in the tailored suits make me sick. I'm glad I'm counting on your brains and not your guts. Now tell me, was there anybody else in that bar when Henderson came over to you?
A small party, Frisco and his friends.
Could they overhear you?
I don't think so.
Frisco says that he hates the police force, but I'm not 100% sure of him yet.
Well, it's Scorpio that I'm worried about.
Did you get a look at that cassette?
No.
You didn't? 10 to 1, there is nothing on that cassette that links you with anything criminal. If there's anything on it at all, I think you have been taken by a WSB trick.
What are you talking about?
Scorpio and his dear friend Sean are trying to psych you out. If they had any real evidence against you, you'd be in jail right now. Remember what I told you? That child's word doesn't mean anything.
Look, Scorpio is after me. He's not going to let up. Now, I say we put a hit out on him now. We get rid of him once and for all. We get rid of all of them.
Never. Damon, you're a fool. You are a real fool. That would be the dumbest thing we could do right now. Now, you just keep it cool and don't you put out any hits on anyone. I'll take care of Robert Scorpio. You just stay out of the way. I can take care of him myself.
So this Ellerby or Henderson or whatever his name really is didn't stay in the bar with Damon more than 15 seconds.
Well, I can't place the name. What about you, Sean?
No. Maybe we can pick something up on the computer, though.
So they left the club.
Right.
Too bad we haven't got any more information on them.
We have. I followed them outside of the club. I got their license plate number of the car.
Well, that's good.
Well, I'd lost them in traffic. I couldn't pick them back up.
Doesn't matter. You've got 2 names and a plate number. That's good. That's for the computer.
Got a lot.
Point is, we have to put it through the computer right away.
Let's go to Anna's office.
We can't leave here.
What's up?
Sean and I lit a fuse today.
Yeah, now we're just waiting to see if we have any results before the night's over.
Well, I don't really know what you're talking about, but I guess that's okay. And if you can't get to Anna's computer, I can get to it. I know how to operate it, too. Where is she?
She's spending the evening in the country with friends.
Are you sure you can get into headquarters?
I can get in.
Be careful.
Call back later?
Yeah.
You know, if he squares himself with the police force, he's gonna make a good cop.
Yeah.
By the way, what did you do with Robin and Philomena?
They're spending the evening at Philomena's cousin's. Everybody I care about is safe tonight.
Good.
Sean?
Yeah.
Can you feel it?
You mean that tingling sensation?
The air is thick with it.
Yeah, I feel it.
There's something in the atmosphere tonight.
So we just wait and see what happens.
We sit and wait.
Right.
You love this time of year, don't you?
Yes, I do. It's lovely. It's all frosty and pretty colours. It's kind of like nature's telling us all to take a vacation.
You know, Scotland's like this at this time of year. Of course, we don't have these sugar maple trees, but well, all the colours are the same. I think they're probably a little softer. I can't wait to take you and Robin there, you know. There's the remains of a castle that belonged to my family.
Oh, she'll love that. Playing in the castle.
What's wrong? There's a little sadness in your voice. What is it?
Oh, I don't know. Autumn's kind of melancholy as well.
What would you think about living there someday? In Scotland, I mean. We spend the rest of our lives there and leave our past behind us.
I want Robin raised in America there.
Okay, I'll settle for long, long vacations. What is it? Is that sadness again? You know, I was with you all the way up here, on and off on the car.
Does
what?
What does Orleans mean to you? Duke, you are hiding something from me. He was right.
Who was right?
Please, I asked you a question. Just answer it for me.
Orleans is a part of my past that no one asked me about, and I mean no one.
Well, I have to.
No one asked me about it. No one would dare, and I mean no one.
Please, Duke, I told you everything about my past. Now, I hated to do it, but please.
I don't have to do it.
Duke, tell me.
No, I won't tell you. You know why I won't tell you? Because I choose not to. Orleans has absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with you. It has less to do with the Port Charles Police Department. It is my secret, and you either accept that or else I will take you back there to Port Charles right now. Do you understand that?
Quiet out there?
Yeah, very little street traffic.
Good. How many times have we been in all-night stakeouts when we were at the WSB?
Endless times.
Most of them without coffee.
Yep. We finally cracked the good life.
You know, I was just remembering Bucharest. I think we went 18 hours without food or drink that time.
Yeah, that were the times when friendships and deodorants are tested.
Yeah, our friendship and deodorants were tested many, many times.
Oh, yeah.
You know, talking of friendships, I think Frisco would make a pretty good WSB agent.
Maybe.
What's going to happen to him if he doesn't square things with the force?
You can always go back to singing.
That'd be a waste of an agent. What do you say we put in a good word with Valentine, huh?
What? Frisco and the WSB? No way.
Come on, Robert, why not?
Look. For starters, think of what the both of them have got together. The firm is no place, never was any place for love. The secrecy kills it. You know as well as I do. There is no such thing as a personal life for an agent.
Robert, you were thinking about what happened to you and Anna, right?
You weren't unique. Others tried love. Training instilled in you a suspicion that just challenged everything good or evil. How does love survive against that, then?
Look, I know that was the toughest time of your life because you thought she betrayed you in the field.
When Anna left, a part of my life left, too.
Well, at least you got a second chance.
Yeah, Holly. I am lucky. I did get a second chance.
It's because you're a good man.
What's that got to do with anything?
Who knows? Who knows?
Well, where does that leave you?
Me? I always look for the love of danger in a woman, which probably spells failure before it even starts.
I can't agree with that.
I'm not a very good man, Robert. A lot of flaws in me.
What makes you so special?
I'm not special, it's just that I have this burning desire to keep living on the edge. I don't think we have to sing any sad songs about me because I love every step of the way to each fit. What is it?
I heard something.
Outside?
Yeah, outside. Get ready, Sean.
I don't want you to say anything. Now, think very, very carefully before you speak. You're facing a very important decision, Anna. A decision that may be the most important decision in both of our lives.
Oh, don't give me that kind of a burden.
In a way, I'm facing the same decision. What you choose could change my life.
Don't.
I'm sorry it has to be this way.
Can I have another glass of wine, please? Thank you.
When you accepted my ring, I thought you had no more doubts about me.
The ring was supposed to symbolize honesty between us.
Yes, it did.
Well, I believed it.
And now there's a wall between us.
I didn't put it there.
No, I did. When you started to ask me about my past again.
I had to.
I don't think so.
Well, there's Robin.
Yeah. And there's Robert.
That's over with. It's finished. It's in the past.
Are you asking me not to be jealous of that man?
There's absolutely no reason to be.
I believe you, Anna. I believe you. The past is dead and buried for both of us. All we have is each other. Can you accept that? Can you love and trust me the way I love and trust you?
I want to.
Well, you have your doubts.
It's not for myself. I worry about Robin.
I know about that kind of love. I die a little every day when I think of anything happening to you or Robin.
You promised me. You promised me you would never let anything happen to us.
I would give up my life before I let anyone harm either of you. Don't you know that?
It's just... I don't care about myself. But I have this child that means everything to me. And to Robert.
And there's the word of Robert again.
Please, you have no reason to be jealous of him. Don't you understand that?
I'm jealous of every moment you ever spent with that man. Don't you understand that? Don't you understand it tears me apart when I think about you with every other man?
It was over.
I want to believe you. I want to believe it's over. You have to make a choice. I want you to choose, Anna. I want you to choose between Robert and I. Between the past and the future. Will you do that?
you hear?
Cop pulled up out there.
Well, the other people in his conduct, you know.
Yeah, but no one got out.
Rid of that thing.
Get out!
You okay?
Yeah.
Looks like you were right about Damon.
All we gotta do is prove it now.